Hey, what's up? Hello, guys. My name is Paige, and today I'm going to do my Denver Comic-Con haul. I got so much stuff. A lot of this was free, but we're just gonna dive right into it. So if you guys don't know, Denver Comic-Con is a convention here in Denver, Colorado, and I go to it not every year, but this is my first year that I went all 3 days. Well, 2 days, I'll get to that, but 2 days. And so I decided to show you what I got from the haul. Some of the stuff was free. I'm also going to talk about an experience at the end, so stay towards the end because that's my favorite part. But I would show you the badge, but let me slow down. I would show you the badge, but my sister right now is using it because I decided to give my best friend a chance to go to Denver Comic-Con because she can't afford to go. And I had all 3 days, and yesterday I wore flip-flops, which is really bad for my ankle, but I did cosplay for 2 days of it. The last day or the second day was the best cosplay I think I've ever come up with off the top of my head. Well, it's been in the making for like a couple months now, ever since I decided to go. Alright, sorry for the quick change, you'll probably edit it, but I decided, guys, to show you some stuff. I'll insert pictures throughout the time if I know how to do that. If not, you can check out my Instagram. I don't think I'll put it up on my book Instagram, but I'll link my normal Instagram below if you want to see pictures. I'm going to create a collage of the 2 cosplays I did. But let's start out with, this is the book brochure that they always give out throughout the first day. And it just has different events of like who's gonna be there, where is it all gonna be at, and like maps and stuff. And then the brewery, tried that beer, the bomb. But yeah, so I've never done a haul, so let's get started. I got an entire bag of books. I walked up to a big long publishing company. I don't remember which one it is. It might say on the back of these. I'm not 100% sure. I have no idea if these are the first books in the series, the second book in the series, chapter samplers, who knows. But let's get started. So I've got a bag right here. I'm just gonna go through it. So this is the first book I got for free. A lot of these, if I tell you, then I paid for it. If not, I got it for free. So this is the first book I got for free. Know nothing about it. The second book, I think this is the 4th book. I was looking online. This is the 4th book in the Ink and Bone trilogy. Boom. I still don't know. It's like they had penguins, but I don't know. This is the 3rd book. I think this is a chapter sampler or a few of them. This is another book. Don't know. Looks like fantasy. Floppy. I'll look these up, guys. Don't worry. And eventually either read them or given to my friends that do read and say, hey, here's the book. You want it? I got it at Denver Comic-Con. It's free. This is another book. Just gonna get through the book section now. Oh my goodness. Business cards galore. This one's another one. Don't know. I think this one's a chapter sampler of a bunch of them. There's those on the back. Here's another one. Don't know anything about it. Sorry guys, I'm not very informational today. I don't feel like trying to read all the titles, but there's this one. There's this one. Looks like an epic fantasy. There's this one. Alright, those look like all the books. I also went and got a bunch of, oh, there's also this one's a chapter sampler. A bunch of the other ones, like bookmarks I got was a bunch of bookmarks. So I would go down to the self-publishers and be like, oh, do you guys have a bookmark or a business card? Because 1, I like bookmarks, and 2, I wanted to look more into their book before purchasing their book, because a lot of self-publishers don't have an audiobook, and for me to sit down and actually physically read the books are always so difficult. But I decided to get them, and I could also follow them on Instagram. Next round throughout day number 1 and got a shit ton, sorry for language, of business cards. Some of these were book people. The other one was like a different like places I would want to go back and visit and see their website and see if they could do art for me or not. But so if you guys have never been to Denver Comic Con, I'm kind of all over the place, but if you've never been to Denver Comic Con or a convention, there's different book people there, there's different authors, there's different illustrators, there's famous people, and there's like artist alley, there's a book section, artist alley, and then a bunch of merchandise, which I got some merchandise. A bunch of these business cards are people's own shops that I love their art pieces, and I was like, I can't afford it now. I want to come back. I would love to support you. Can I have your business card? I also got a couple pictures of different places that are like, oh, I don't have a business card, or oh, I ran out. It's Friday, people. So I took pictures of that. So yes. And then I was talking to one of the self-publishers, and she's like, here, take a little, I think this is a swan. I don't know. And I was like, oh, thank you. And so I'm going to put it on my bookshelf, which I'm going to redo shortly. But yes. And then I also they had a booth for the 20th edition of Harry Potter, because Harry Potter's been around for 20 years, and I'm like, anyways, so I got a poster of that one, and then a 20th edition pin to add to my pin collection that I have. But yes, so the shopping that I did, so this part's about the shopping I did. I got stickers for my car. Now, if you guys don't know, my car is named Ron Weasley. I have one sticker on the back of it. I have got plenty of stickers on it, but I decided to get more Harry Potter stickers. So they had a deal. It was like buy 4, get 1 free or something, and they were like cheaper to buy 4 than just 1. So I did that. So this is the first one. This is the second one. To answer your question, I have no idea what house I'm at. I've never taken the Hogwarts test. I should do that as a video and just take the Hogwarts test. But anyways, and then I also have this one, Mischief Magic. And then this one is not a Harry Potter thing, but they did not have a Stitch one, which you guys will find out later that I got something that involves Stitch, and I'm just like, oh. But they got BB-8 because I enjoy BB-8. He's one of my favorite characters. If you guys can hear that, that's my dog. But the next piece of merchandise I got was from an artist. If I can find his business card, I'll link it down below. But I walked around trying to find Stitch and Toothless together, one of my 2 favorite things. One guy was working on one of them. I got his business card, so I might end up purchasing it. I'm planning to redo my entire room once my sister moves out. But this will be hanging up in my room, and I'm going to get it framed because I love it. But this is this picture. Isn't he cute? Yeah. So I will link this artist down below. He was one of my favorite ones that had Stitch. A lot of them were just like creepy and weird, and I was just like, okay, I'll take your business card, but I don't know about purchasing it. This one I saw, and I was like, I'm purchasing this. So yeah, and then he also signed it. That's the artist, Scott, I think it is. But yeah. All right, the next piece of merchandise I got yesterday. I saw this store and I was walking around. I got their business card and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna come back. And I took a picture of it and I was like, I want these signs. So yes, the business people is called, oh my goodness, Sparklin. Yeah. But I saw them. My older sister went with me yesterday, and she saw this place. She's like, oh my gosh, they're Harry Potter mugs. Side note, my sister is not a nerd, but now she's becoming a nerd, and I'm just like, yes. But yes, so I got a 4 for like $5 or something. I don't remember the whole deal for them, but these are prints I'm going to end up framing or hanging in my room, so they're cool ones. This one says, drink and read. Drink coffee, read books, and be happy. This one I saw a big poster of, and I was just like, oh. But it says, when in doubt, go to the library. I think this is a Harry Potter quote. The next one is, just one more chapter. Looks like this. Next one, a book is a dream that you hold in your hands. It's this one. And then this one's my free one. If you guys don't know, I also enjoy Supernatural other than Harry Potter. So this is all the stuff from Harry Potter. Yes, it probably says bitch in there. But yeah. So that is all the merchandise I got. The next one was the experience. So my older sister and her boyfriend went yesterday, and guys, he is amazing for her. Like, amazing. He's super sweet. He stood in line for 3 hours with us so she can get a picture with Jason Momoa. Now I'm gonna wait to show you guys this because this is a story. So Jason Momoa was there at Denver Comic-Con 2018, and he was doing pictures, he was doing autographs, he was doing signatures. Before my older sister even bought Denver Comic-Con tickets for Saturday, she bought Jason Momoa's tickets because she wants a picture with him. She's a diehard, in love with him kind of person. And I'm just like, he's a celebrity. Whatever. If one cast of Supernatural is there, If Ronald Weasley, I can't, that's Daniel Radcliffe, was there, or like one of my other hotties was there, I would be like flipping. But she was in love with him. I never knew she loved Jason Momoa. But yeah, so she stood in line and she got a picture with him. It's on her Instagram. She was so like diehard. She has a whole story to tell him. But she decided to get the picture signed by him, and it was quite a few dollars. It was pretty expensive. It was $80 to get a signature of Jason Momoa and like give him high fives, or you couldn't give him hugs or like high fives or handshakes. And she was just in love to it, and her boyfriend's like, "Oh, I'll pay for it, hon," or "babe," and I'm just like, okay. And I'm hanging out with these two all day. I'm like, okay, let's go stand in line for 45 minutes to an hour just to get a signature. And we're getting closer, and her boyfriend kept asking, what person do you want a signature from? And we were next, so Jason Momoa's like booth area was here, and the guy from Supernatural, the devil, I can't remember his name. I'm really bad with names. Y'all know me. I'm really bad with names. So I was like, I don't care. Like, Jason Momoa is hot. He's in Stargate SG-1. That's when I first saw him. I've loved him as a character. Loved him. Didn't tell her boyfriend this. We get closer, and we're super tall. All of us are tall. We're like peeking over, like looking at the pictures that you can, like, if you didn't bring anything for him to sign, like any Jason pictures or whatnot for him to sign, that you could get one of the pictures. And he turns to me, we're almost up there, and he goes, "Here, Paige." And I'm like, what? He hands me the money so I can get his signature. I lost it. I was like, what? And I gave her boyfriend a hug. And I was like, you are the most sweetest man ever. So this is the picture I decided to pick of Jason Momoa. Other than Stargate, he is one of my favorite characters in Aquaman. So I was like, oh. And so we gotta like quickly meet him and get his signature. And I was about dying in tears. I was like, oh my gosh. But I ended up getting her boyfriend a thing of Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, I was like, what? I'm just meeting her boyfriend now, and he's super kind. And he told me, so yeah, I got a picture of Jason Momoa and his signature, which I'm definitely gonna hang up in my room. But yeah, so he told us, and I was like, why'd you do that? And he goes, because I love giving out gifts and to see other people's faces. And I was like, So Denver Comic-Con experiences overall really well. I took a couple pictures with Ariel for both days. One of them was like a steampunk Ariel, and the second one was actually full-on Ariel with like her coming out of the water. I kept trying to find Ursula's, and it was just an experience of a lifetime. And next year, I'm gonna go as Beauty, and hopefully I'll have a Beast by then. Or another character, I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely gonna go 2019. They keep doing it, I'm gonna keep going, and I am probably just gonna make my costume or my cosplay. And guys, if you're nerds and you're like, I don't know about going to Denver Comic-Con, go. If you have a Comic-Con in your state, go. But anyways, but yeah, that's the haul I got from Denver Comic Con. Now I'm gonna go look up all these authors and figure out if I want to read their books or not. But I probably will. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching my rambly video. But until next time, keep reading. Bye.